When I'm riding my horse, I quit for the day when I feel like they're at a good spot. You know, we may have had a little bit of an argument. You know, it's like, and so much of the horse training is kind of similar to our life and our relationship. So you've heard the deal, never go to bed mad, you know, with your wife or your husband. And it's the same thing. Just because we have an argument during the day doesn't mean if we just kind of patch it up and make sure we understand each other and it's okay and I still love my wife, just even though, you know, she did something that I didn't think was smart or whatever, or I did something she didn't think drove her nuts. It's a good ending to the day. If you have a fight right before you go to bed and go to bed mad, it's, you know, you're soaking on that all night. So the same thing with a horse. If I have to tune on him a little bit or something and he's not doing something I know he probably should, then I work on that, but I'm going to quit at a good point where he's either learned that, or if it's not to a level where I think, you know, I'd like to really reward him for that, I may go find something that he's good at and then quit on that one. So he always has success and really thinks he's doing a good job, and we kind of quit on a positive note. So that's where I quit for the day. When I'm working on something, I want to just have some improvement. So when I first walk up to something, if I'm carrying a flag or I'm dragging something, he's really scared of it. When he stops totally freaking out and says, you know, I'm worried about that, but I'm willing to let you have control of my feet even though I'm worried, that's probably a pretty good spot. And then tomorrow we can work on him being less worried about it and me more control over his feet. Because really, I mean, there's some things that, you know, the horse is never going to get perfectly okay with. He's never going to, maybe he's really scared of things that are dragging behind him. That's okay. You can get worried as long as I can still control your feet, we're going to be good. So that's what I work on. You know, the spot I'm going to quit at is when he's, his mind has changed and he says, I'm really still scared about that, but I'm going to tolerate it even though I'm worried. You can feel I'm worried, but I'll let you control my feet a little bit. Then I'm going to go, hey, that's all I'm looking for. You just let me control your feet and I'll make sure nothing happens to you. And then for the day, I always want to make sure we do on something positive, and kind of helps him be better for the day. And I think probably the two most critical parts of your ride are the first 5 minutes and the last 5 minutes. You know, it's kind of like a date. You know, when you go out with a girl, well, if she's not impressed with you the first 5 minutes, it's hard to gain ground after that. And if you mess it up the last 5 minutes before you drop her off, hard to get a second one. What happens in the middle, she may not be really, you know, super excited about everything that happened in the middle, but if the first 5 minutes and the last 5 minutes are both really good, probably gonna be okay next time. You can work on it.